Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Channel 11, Prima TV, the hottest network on the 7 seas. Good morning, Jonathan.
Good morning, Jerry.
Good morning, everybody. Today is day 2 of your cruise vacation. It is Monday, January 16th, and today we're going to be in our first port of call, which is...
Great Stirrup Key.
Yes, our very own private destination. It's a beautiful place, and today it is a little bit different to the other ports. Reason being, there's no dock, which means how are we going to transfer our guests from the ship to shore?
We're going to tender.
We are gonna tender. That means we're gonna transfer you on some very cool boats from the ship to shore. Now, we have 3,500 people on board. Each one of those tenders, I believe they take around 150 people at a time. So of course, due to logistics, what we've done tender groups. I know that most of you have done your reservations. If you haven't done your reservation for your tenders, they're completely for free, super easy to get. Go to any of the touch screens around the ship by the elevator lobbies. Tap your card. Well, first of all, you're going to find the word tendering. Press it. Get your card, tap it, and then select your tender group. I know that the earliest ones, most likely at the time that you're watching this video, they're fully sold out.
Yep.
But don't you worry. Get another time. And if you don't get any of the tender reservations, don't you worry. Once we're done with the tender groups, we're going to go ahead with the open tendering, and then off you go. No reservations will be required. Now, Jonathan, the way this works, it's actually really easy. If you have a reservation for one of our shore excursions, tell me, do you need a tender reservation or not?
You do not.
You do not. All you gotta do is read that yellow ticket that you have, and over there is gonna tell you what time and where to meet. I believe most of them will be meeting at the Commodore, but just have a read through of your ticket. Now, so for those, I will not announce them. All you gotta do is go to your meeting point at the meeting time. For the groups, once we start with the tendering process, I'll be making announcements. Those announcements, Jonathan, are they going to go inside the rooms or not?
They're not going to go inside the rooms.
Why not?
Because some people like to sleep in.
Exactly. Some people partied last night as if it was 1999.
That's the one.
That is the one. I was going to say 2022, but I think 1999 makes more sense.
I think 1999 was a better party.
Yeah. I was too young for it. I was too young to party. But... yes, that's why the announcements will not go into your staterooms. But if you want to wait in your stateroom, actually it's not recommended, but if you want to do it, turn your TV to the bridge camera channel, which I believe is channel number 2, and then you can hear my voice through your television, or just have somebody on door duty, which means once you hear the pererep, somebody runs, opens the door, and then you can hear what is going on. Then I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, we are now calling tender group number 1. Please make your way to the Prima Theater using the door on deck 7 forward. Make sure that you pack within your belongings your room key, as every guest will be tapping it on the way out. And if you're over the age of 18, make sure that you carry with you
a photo ID.
Yes, that will be required by the local authorities on the way back. Remember that the last tender boat will be departing shore right at
3:30 p.m.
So please make sure that you catch that one at the latest. That's exactly what I say.
It is.
That's exactly what I
hear you say it every week.
Now, today's going to be an interesting day because we're going to be there sharing the island with
the Norwegian Encore.
The Norwegian Encore, beautiful ship. I think we're prettier. They're bigger. We're prettier. We're more fun.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I would agree.
You would agree. Have you been on the Encore?
I haven't.
I haven't been on the Encore. Yeah.
But I know we're prettier.
Yeah, so the island will be busy. Make sure that on the way back, you come back to the right ship. The most important part, and why I'm telling you that, is if you catch the Encore, I believe they're on their way back.
Oh,
I think they're
that's a quick vacation.
I think they're finishing their cruise, so they're back to their home ports, and us, we are just starting this amazing trip. If you want more information when it comes to tendering, right over here, the front page, you get all that information, have a read through, but it is super, super easy, and once again, the reason why we do the tender groups is because imagine if 3,500 guests rocked up to the gangway at the same time, that would be absolute mayhem. And we don't want that. You're on vacation. No. We want you to have a great experience. So once you go to the theater, from there, they're going to guide you down to the tender station, and we're going to have something playing on the big screen to keep you very well entertained. Now, what we really ask you, please have patience, and please be kind to the staff. If it takes a little bit longer, I mean, it is not the staff's fault. They're there just to assist you and to guide you. But please, 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 be kind to them. Don't take your frustration on them.
Much
Happens
agreed.
very often.
Yeah,
Happens very
it does.
often. Me,
It does.
I don't mind if people take frustration on me, but I don't like it when people take frustration on the staff, that they're over there, just doing their job.
Correct.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Agree?
I like that.
Boom.
Well
there
said.
you go.
Well said.
I mean, try not to take your frustration on me as well, but it's up to you. It is up to you now. While you're waiting, some of you I know that will engage in entertainment. There's activities going on by the hour. On page 3 of your Freestyle Daily, it's the activity rundown. Make sure that you read it very, very thoroughly. See, I'm using long words now.
I see that.
Yeah, I'm
More
trying.
syllables every week.
Every single time that I hang out with you, I get smarter, I believe. It is
Thank
true.
you.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I know some of you just turned your TV on and you have no clue who these two people on your screen are. My name is Jerry, and I happen to be your cruise director. I met some of you yesterday or last night at the Welcome Aboard show, the comedy show, and it's a good crowd. We have a good crowd. And this beautiful specimen of a man sitting to my left, which is your right, I believe, is
Jonathan.
Jonathan, and he is our theatrical operations manager. Some people call him technical operations manager, but it's theatrical, and he's in charge of everything that you see on any of our stages when it
Correct.
comes to productions. How many productions do we have on the Prima?
Oh, we have a fair few. We have Summer, the Donna Summer musical. We have Noise Boys. We have Disco Wonderland. We have Sensoria. We have The Price is Right. Then at Sid Norman's, you can see 5 different shows across the week,
Featuring the cast of Sid Norman.
featuring the cast of Sid Norman's, of course. And then we also have our comedians.
2 comedians. I love stand-up comedy. Did you say The Price is Right? I think you missed The Price is Right. Did you say it?
I see it every week.
You said The Price is Right. Excellent. 2 comedians, Christina Walkinshaw, you met her last night, and also another amazing comedian that goes by the name of...
Lucas Bone.
Yes, they're going to be performing shows in the Improv and also at the theater. The Improv, if you've seen it, it's a very small show. It seats how many people? 70?
About 70, yeah.
70 people. So if you think about it, you do the math, 3,500 people on board, 70 seats. It is kind of tough. However, don't be disappointed because the same shows, the same comedians will be performing also in the theater. Christina performed yesterday. She performed a family-friendly show. Tomorrow, Lucas will be performing a family-friendly show. And then in about 3 or 4 days time, both of them will perform an adult show after one of our production shows. So everybody gets the chance to watch them. So if you go to one of the screens and any of the shows says sold out, there's a way you can watch them, all right? There's a standby line. On the Improv, I cannot promise that to you because it's very small. However, the shows in the theater will manage a way to squeeze you in.
Absolutely.
Because it happens very often that even would happen to me. You go somewhere, it's a sold out, you're like, man, there's no way I'm gonna be able to watch the show. But yeah, there's a way. If you see us walking around, $25 seat. No, of course not. Of course not. But we have 4 performances of Summer. If you don't catch the first 2, the second 2 always we have extra space on day 7.
Absolutely.
Noise Boys, the same thing, and the same thing applies for The Price Right. That one's a little bit more tricky, but get there early for the standby line. Most likely you'll get the chance to watch the show. And when it comes to the comedians, the shows from the comedians will be repeated in the theater where we can sit 800 people. So everybody gets to watch them. All right. And there's a lot of people that they're really not interested in the shows. They do other things like casino, karaoke, game shows, music sets, spa, so many things.
So much to do.
There's people that they just base their trip on food.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they always say the more you eat, the cheaper it gets to cruise, right?
True, fair.
It's
there
science.
You go.
It is science. All right, so lots of things throughout the day and then into the night. My good friend Jonathan, tonight you've put together a very nice lineup of shows in the theater. So tell me, what should our guests expect tonight?
Well, tonight at 6:30 and 9:30 p.m., you'll be able to catch the first performances for the week of Summer, the Donna Summer musical.
6:30 p.m. the first one, 9:30 the second one, which means what time are the doors to the theater going to open?
Half an hour before the show, so 6 and 9.
Exactly. Get there early if you want to have one of the best seats in the house. It is a show that runs for 90 minutes. I would say it's a PG-13 show.
Yeah. Parental guidance.
Reason being?
Some strong language.
Strong language.
Some violence.
Violence?
Violence.
I didn't know that.
Some stage fighting. But yeah, just some themes that may be more appropriate for the slightly older kids out there.
Exactly. So PG-13 I think works well. Now it is a production that came directly from Broadway. And what you see in Broadway, it's that what you see on our stage at the Prima Theater. So it's a whole Broadway experience, amazing show featuring a very talented cast, very good-looking cast of
Absolutely.
singers, dancers.
Musicians.
Are the musicians good-looking? Haven't seen them.
I think they are.
Yeah,
They are. They're
pretty good
hidden,
looking.
but they're good.
They're hidden. That's the thing. But if when you're sitting over there on your seat, you look back, there's a big screen, and that is our good friend Kevin, our musical director. And yeah, we have a live band performing, but they are not visible. They don't like to be seen.
Right.
Yeah.
They
So
need their privacy.
They need their privacy, exactly. Because also they're wearing Crocs, so it wouldn't be that appealing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you wear Crocs?
I do not.
You do not?
I think they're horrendous.
Really?
I do. I do.
I have to disagree. I've never worn a pair of Crocs. Not because I think they're horrendous, because I've heard that they're extremely comfortable. So I think that if I was to wear a pair, I would never stop wearing them. And then you see your cruise director on stage wearing a very nice pair of Crocs with
Nope.
those little pins that they
Nope.
put nowadays. No?
Nope. I just disagree with the whole
Really?
concept.
Why? Why?
I just
The
I
aesthetics
can't.
of them?
Yeah. No. It's not. No.
I'm gonna buy you Crocs for
Nope.
Christmas.
No. Thank you.
For your birthday? When's your birthday?
Nope. Nope. It's in August.
It's in
We're
August.
already past it.
Ah, that is true. You
okay.
told me you're a Virgo, a Leo,
Leo.
a Leo.
Or-
Yeah, Virgo is the next one.
Yeah, that's
I don't know how I know. Ah, because my sister is late.
There you go.
Late.
There you go.
August.
But yes.
All right, so
Broadway show.
Summer, the Donna Summer musical. Now, if you decide not to watch it tonight, you're gonna watch it on day 7. There's also lots of things going on. There's extremely amazing live music with our very, very talented singers. There's gonna be comedy in the improv at 8 o'clock. There's gonna be comedy at 10 o'clock in the improv as well. Lots of live music in the H-room, karaoke, and tonight, Jonathan, big event. After the second performance of Summer, the Donna Summer musical, we have
Disco Wonderland.
Disco Wonderland. I know that some of you, before you came on board, you did your research. You went on YouTube, you went on Cruise Critics, you went on different forums on Facebook, on Instagram, and some of you know that our theater, and some of you went to the theater last night, it's a multi-function venue. That means that it goes from a Broadway-style theater into a Vegas-style nightclub in just a matter of, not like that, but minutes.
Oh, just a couple minutes. Yeah.
More than a couple, like 30 minutes.
Yeah, roughly.
30 minutes. Now, a lot of people are interested in watching or seeing how the magic happens because it's impressive, I gotta tell you. For us, maybe we don't see that it's that impressive anymore because we've seen it over and over again.
yeah.
But remember that first time when you watched it?
I was pretty amazed.
Pinnacle
Pretty amazed.
moment of your life. I
Yeah,
know. You told
absolutely.
me. That's what he told me. This is a pinnacle moment of my life. I love this. And there's a lot of people, we enjoyed it because we work in entertainment, right?
Sure.
There's a lot of people out there that they probably work for entertainment, maybe at a local theater back home, and a lot of engineers. And
Yeah.
that's something that it's it's state-of-the-art
It
engineering, I
really
would
is.
say.
It really is.
Yeah. Are
it
we
takes-
building it up? Wait,
Well, no,
much?
no. I think it's
It's
just right.
fair? Is it fair?
It's just right. It's just right.
Perfect. So after the second show, whether you're watching the second show or not, go there right at
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock because once the show finishes, I'm gonna walk out on stage, I'm gonna outro the performers, and then we're gonna do something called Last Dance at 54. That is gonna buy us 30 minutes. We're gonna be partying on stage. Some of you will be invited to dance with us on stage, and then you can see the minions appearing out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
Clearing everything out, and within 30 minutes, we're gonna go to another full production called
Disco Wonderland.
It's a Party featuring the dancers of
Donna Summer.
Exactly. So you get the chance to mingle with them, to dance with them, to take some pictures with them. So it is it's what?
I don't know.
I was gonna say very cool. I
It
said
is.
It's rural. Yeah, it's very
It
cool.
is very cool.
It is very cool.
It's my favorite thing that happens all week.
Really?
It is. It's my
No
favorite
way.
place to be.
Really?
Disco Wonderland.
He absolutely loves it.
It's my favorite.
He loves
It's
it.
my favorite.
But what I was gonna say, yes, make sure that you check it out because unfortunately, this is the only time that we do this with open doors. Most of the times when we do a transformation, we need to do it at closed doors because it doesn't look as pretty, and we don't want it to see that side of
Sure.
the theater, right?
Right. Right.
You agree?
I very much. Very much.
Are you being sarcastic? I sense a little bit of a sarcasm in the tone of your voice.
Always.
Right now.
I mean, never. But no, I agree. I agree. We get to do it all lit up, and it's pretty, and the technicians do an incredible job. It's a team of 15 people that come out there, plus
More
crew
than
staff,
that,
plus
the-
box office. So there's 30 people running around making sure this beautiful transformation
Have you been
happens.
hanging out with our friend Andrea? Andrea Wine?
I love
you're
Andrew
very,
Wine.
You're very giggly right now, so I don't know.
No, not
Later on, we
today.
have a chance. Go through the TV channels. There's a big TV ad, a lady called Andrea Wine that promotes all of the varieties of wine and champagne that we have on board.
Yeah.
And Jonathan likes to hang out with her
Just a big fan.
because
really.
he loves the wine tastings.
Yep.
Yeah.
The champagne tastings.
Yeah. What do you like better, champagne or wine?
Champagne.
I just recently discovered I really like champagne.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
It's not bad at all. A good bottle of Duc de Valmer.
There you go.
Yeah, good stuff, man. Only the best here on the Prima. All right, so go check out Disco Wonderland. And for the NFL fans, there's a game at 8:15, which is the Cowboys versus the Buccaneers.
There you go. Who
Yeah,
knew?
Who do you think is going to win?
You know, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
I know nothing.
I
know
know
nothing.
nothing about NFL. I just know that if I was to choose a team, I would probably go with the 49ers or maybe with the Chargers. I don't know. I like California teams.
Sure.
What's the
Sure.
team that now plays in Vegas?
You're asking me like I know?
What's the team that plays in Vegas now? Football team from Vegas? All right. So apparently us in entertainment, we know nothing about
Sports ball? No, no
sports.
idea.
Yeah. I mean, I know about soccer. I would call it football, but I'm from Mexico, so I know that. What's your game of choice? Uno?
Theater.
Theater.
Monopoly, maybe?
Monopoly?
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah.
I'm talking about sports.
Yeah. Monopoly.
Monopoly is not a sport. Have
Yeah.
you noticed that every time that you play Monopoly, it ends in a family fight?
Correct. And that is the sport.
That's why I stay away from Monopoly. Ladies and gentlemen, lots of things going on out there. Read your Freestyle Daily. That's the two things that you got to do in the morning. First thing, you read your Freestyle Daily. Then you hit the power button on your TV. You go to channel 11, and then you brush your teeth. Very important.
It's a good order.
Well, the other
Priorities
doesn't
straight.
really. It's all right. If you want to brush your teeth before, it's all right. We will
Or
not-
during.
Or during. No, because then you're going to spit out the spit cup. No, I don't think that would be cool.
No.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move to the next segment of the morning show, which is called
On this day.
I was waiting for those. And this is a little game that I play every day with my good friend Jonathan, or also with your assistant cruise director Sherry. Throughout the week, you're gonna see a couple of different co-hosts. Reason being, sometimes Jonathan is really busy, sometimes Sherry is really busy. So we see who's available, and then I think I've only missed one morning show since I've been on board. Remember
Oh,
when
it
I
was
lost
me
my
and
voice?
Sherry.
It was you and Sherry, exactly.
We had a good time.
Yeah. I unfortunately lost my voice, and think about it, cruise director without a voice, it's kind of useless.
Yeah.
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 And yet you're still here.
I'm still here. My voice is back.
It is.
Not in
It
full
is.
swing, but
No,
it's
but that's
getting
okay.
there. Been vocalizing every morning, gargling salt. No?
No, absolutely.
My girlfriend told me that I needed to gargle salt.
And now you know.
Well,
And,
now I
and
know.
your voice is back, so.
My voice is back, so it is a miracle. It is a Christmas miracle. Man, I miss Christmas.
So do I.
Like the next Christmas is too far now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right.
many
What's the
days.
next celebration? Valentine's Day, right?
Yes.
Well,
yes.
Super Bowl, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day in March.
Ooh,
Yeah.
fun.
Then April, Easter,
Yep. Yep.
May, Mom's Day,
Sure.
June, Father's Day,
Sure.
July the 4th.
4th of July.
Yeah. July.
August, my birthday.
Well, also kind of the day, I think it's the 1st of July.
Oh, I don't know. I don't
Okay, July, then August, your
My
birthday.
birthday.
August, there's not much going on in August.
No, that's
August,
why my
yeah.
birthday is there.
September, Mexican Independence Day.
Sure.
October, Halloween.
Yes. Big one.
December,
November, Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, Canadian Thanksgiving as well.
Sure.
In November, I missed Dia de Muertos
Oh.
and Cinco de Mayo in May.
Sure.
And then
And then back
December.
to Christmas. It's
Man.
the whole year is really just a countdown for Christmas.
it is a countdown for Christmas. But you know what? My favorite celebration, my favorite holiday, I love St. Patrick's Day and I love Halloween.
Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I like Christmas. Yeah.
I'd give it all up for Christmas.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Really would.
think if I needed to choose one, I would stay with Halloween. I
Christmas
love
for me.
Halloween.
That's good.
All right,
Someone
so here we
needs
go.
to.
This is where I challenge Jonathan to tell me who else was born today. And today, the date is January 16th. I always say that because people think that the morning show is canned, like that it's a replay from every week. No, here at the Prima, we do it every day. We dedicated that time because we want to give you all the information that you deserve and that you paid for. All right. We have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4, and I have 5. I believe you're gonna know 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh.
You could go
Setting
for
the bar
the
high.
fifth.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
setting
okay.
it very high. Jonathan, now, by the way, Jonathan, he was born in
Frankfurt, Germany,
Frankfurt, Germany, but then he migrated
to Boston, Massachusetts,
yeah,
when I was 18.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have you don't have the Boston accent?
I don't.
No,
I don't.
Can you say it like the the mark?
Pack the car and have it yard. There you go.
You sounded like Peter Griffin right now.
Well, don't they? Isn't that supposed to be in Massachusetts or something?
Rhode
Up
Island.
there, Rhode
I
Island.
think
It's
that's
all
Rhode
the
Island.
same.
All right, so the first one, my good friend Jonathan, 1979. She was born in Brooklyn, New York,
Okay.
and she passed away, unfortunately, on August 25th, 2001. So, short
Oh.
life. American singer, actress, and model who became famous when her debut album, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number, sold 3 million copies in the US. Her subsequent albums also sold in millions and won her numerous accolades. She also acted in some films. She tragically died in an airplane crash in the Bahamas at the age of 22. Queen of R&B. I believe she was good friends with R. Kelly. I don't want to give wrong information, but I think she was part of one of those girl bands that did like kind of R&B, hip-hoppy, rap stuff.
I feel like I remember there was
Remember?
one who passed away.
Exactly. Airplane crash. I think remember the movie Straight Outta Compton? I think there's a scene that they talk about it. Come on, you
I'm
got
bad with
this.
movies, so I didn't see that. But it's not Aaliyah, is it?
Yes!
Yes!
It is Aaliyah! I thought her name was Aliyah, but Aaliyah.
Yeah.
Aaliyah. All right, 1 out of 1. The next one, Jonathan, over the past couple of weeks, I don't know why we always keep talking about this person. You
no.
will know it. 1980. Oh, he's only 7 years older than me. He was born in New York, in the US of A. Multiple award-winning actor, composer, lyricist, singer, and playwright.
Lin-Manuel Miranda?
Yes!
Okay. Easy peasy.
We've been talking a lot about him,
Yeah.
so today's his birthday.
There we
Has
go.
transformed Broadway musicals like never before by combining classic musical theater with modern musical forms like hip-hop and salsa. Woo.
Yeah.
His creation, Hamilton, a hip-hop musical on Alexander Hamilton, is one of the biggest musicals of all time.
Correct.
Man, he looks like my uncle. I have an uncle that really looks like him. Is he Latino?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
From where?
I believe Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. All right. The next one. 1974, 2 out of 2. She was born in England. One of the highest paid supermodels of the 1990s. Was one of the pioneers of the heroin chic trend. Featured on Time 100, she was known for her collaboration with Calvin Klein and her size 0 figure. She owns a clothing range and is a fashion editor for British Vogue. Supermodel, 1990s.
There's a couple of them.
Very skinny.
Yeah.
She liked to party, I believe. I remember, I don't know if she was married or just dating, what's his name, man, from the Libertines? Pete Doherty, a rock star from England.
Yeah, yeah.
You know her, super
yeah.
skinny, tiny. Yeah. You got it? Come on, spit it out, I know you know it. No? Initials, you want me to give you initials?
Sure, sure.
KM. Come on, Jonathan. They're shouting at the screen right now. They're
I know,
frustrated.
it's so hard when you're put on the spot. It's much easier from
You're
your sofa.
getting them angry. They're waiting for their Thunderbolt. They're having breakfast in bed.
KM.
No, not MK. KM.
KM.
Yeah.
KM.
Okay, give me a famous name with the letter K.
Christine?
No.
Cara.
No. You have the first 2 letters
Kelly. KA.
right. Mm-hmm.
Catherine.
What do you call that?
Kate.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Kate.
Man, come on. Like, I'm not gonna give you the point. I don't care if you get it or not. You don't deserve the point. The last name M.
Moss. Kate Moss.
Kate Moss.
Duh.
Man.
Okay, so sorry.
I think she's the only British supermodel
sorry,
that I know.
Sorry.
I'll give you the point just because I like you.
Thank you.
The next one, and I'm gonna go with the easy one, and then we're gonna go to the difficult one.
Okay.
Difficult one. 1948. You don't like movies that much? You said.
I like movies.
Yeah.
It's such a short time to invest in a whole story. I prefer a series where I have more time to
Yeah.
and more episodes to follow up.
Yeah. Fair. All right. 1948.
Mm-hmm.
American film director.
Okay.
He's an absolute legend. He's an icon. The main, probably, I mean, I don't know if it's just the kind of movies that he produced or directed, but it's horror movies. And he produced the movie or directed the movie Halloween. Halloween.
Your favorite holiday.
Yeah, but it's not my favorite movie. Actually, I don't really like the movie that much. That's Halloween is Michael Myers? Mike Myers, Austin Powers.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, no, you don't know what's the name?
Mm-mm.
John Carpenter.
Oh.
You know the name.
Yeah.
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 Okay, I thought you were gonna
But
get
no.
that one.
Sorry.
Now the next one. Well, you used to live in London, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah. This guy, so well traveled, so well educated, extremely talented,
And still can't win this game.
and still cannot win this game. I was just gonna give you. I was just gonna give you compliments, but
No,
you
no.
decided
I mean,
to
well,
roast
keep them
yourself.
coming, but I'll roast myself any day.
All right, the next one, 1963. 63. Did I say three? Three.
Three.
Born in Bristol,
Okay.
in the United Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
English journalist and television presenter. Also known for co-presenting the popular factual television show Top Gear, alongside Richard Hammond and Jeremy Clarkson. So who's the other one? So remember, there's the one that looks like Simon Cowell. Well, the one that is like the kind of mean one. There's a young one, and there's the one in between. The in between, what's his name? Have you ever heard the name before?
Top Gear?
No, Top Gear I know, but the name of the...
I'm sure I have, yeah.
Yeah? His initials are JM. He doesn't know how expensive live television time is. Come on, they want to get off the ship.
I'm sorry, I don't know why.
James May. James May. Yeah? So, you got one,
say
you got
three.
two, you got three. You got three. 3 out of 5, that means that if it
more
was a
than half.
test, you would pass.
Yes.
You would pass. Well done, well done. And you were way better than Sherry on this one. Not gonna lie. Sherry's great because she knows everyone, but she always forgets the names.
Fair.
Yeah. So, Aaliyah, Lin-Manuel Miranda, Kate, James, and John, happy birthday
birthday.
to you. And this brings us to the final segment of the morning show, which is
Shout out.
shout outs. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know that you want to give shout outs to your friends, to your family on board. Maybe to your friends back home that are looking after your cat, your hamster, your dog, your pet parrot, your pet monkey, your gecko, or your turtle, or your goldfish.
Sure.
So why not give them a shout out? Now, if you want to give a shout out here on the morning show, how can they get to us?
They can put a shout out in the shout out box.
Which is located
On deck 6, forward,
forward,
starboard.
starboard, in between the Roberto Coin and the perfume shop.
Correct.
So just go over there. There's papers, there's pencils. The papers have a picture of me and
Sherry.
He didn't make the cut, unfortunately, because when we printed those, he didn't used to like me. We're not friends, so we didn't put his face. But next contract, we'll do our very own papers.
Perfect.
Very own
Just
paper.
for us.
Maybe a caricature?
Caricature?
Caricature. Una caricatura. That's in Spanish.
That's very nice.
Of your face and my face.
Great.
But anyway, make sure that you go over there, write your name, your room number, and give us a shout out. I mean, not to us, but for us to read it to you. So if you're celebrating a birthday, an anniversary, a honeymoon, or any other thing, or if you want to tell us a joke. Last week, were you here? No, it was Sherry. We got the first limerick.
Ooh.
True story. Because over there it says, leave us your shout outs, feedback, what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
When you want something, requests,
Requests.
limericks, jokes, and somebody
Actually left a limerick.
Yeah, it was long. It was good. It was good. So give us a shout out. We'll read it for you right here in the morning show. If you happen to run into me, or if you run into Sherry or into Jonathan, we'll write it down on our phones and then we'll give the shout out. Now, it is only day 2, so we haven't met every single one of you. So probably that's why we don't have shout outs. But do you have any shout out? Anybody special that you want to say hi?
Yes, I would love to. This week, you're going to see incredible performers on stage in the theater in St. Norman's and the Improv.
Surfside Cafe.
And at Surfside Cafe.
Yeah.
You're going to see some incredible performers all around. But I think the people who really deserve a shout out are the people you don't see who contribute to all the magic that happens in our theatrical
Very
spaces.
true, because the people that are on stage always get claps,
Get a big
standing
applause.
ovations when they run into them. It's like, oh my God, you're the guy that was beatboxing.
Yeah.
Hey.
So I have my team that's on stage, and then I have my team that's backstage. And I would love to shout out my team that's backstage or behind the scenes in all of what they do. So I have my production manager, Sarah, my production manager, Terry, my stage manager, Brianna. I have 2 props masters, Tori and Jake. I have 3 wardrobe supervisors, Rachel, Rana, and Barosef. And I have 2 cosmetology supervisors, Joy and Kate. So shout out to all of them.
Man, there's a lot of people in your team reporting to you. I don't know how you do it.
I don't either.
So very well done. You do a tremendous job. I want to give a shout out to a person that I haven't given shout outs in a long time. And he is the founder of the Morning Show fan club. His name is Tim.
Love
Tim, he is part of the cast of Summer, and he always watches the morning show. He started a fan club. He created some very cool T-shirts. He started with the Instagram page. We've got a total of 9 followers. All of them are related to Tim.
Sure.
Me and also Cherie. But I mean, it's solid. It's getting there. It's getting there. So big shout out to you, Tim. He's the tall guy on Summer. You're gonna meet him. He is a great guy. So big shout out to you. I want to give a shout out to Cody from The Price is Right. I want to give a shout out to Lucas Bond. I had the pleasure of meeting him yesterday. And also a big shout out to Christina Walkinshaw. Man, I love her. She's so funny.
She's great.
She is so
great.
funny.
I wish, she seems like a cool aunt.
Why aunt?
I don't know. I just feel like you'd want to.
I think we're the same age.
For me.
Ah, you're saying that I could be your uncle?
Yes.
Uncle Jerry?
Yeah, Uncle.
That sounds creepy. Yeah, no. But no, how old are you?
28.
28, I'm 35. I'm only 7 years older than you.
Anything could happen.
Anything can happen. I know, I was thinking, everything is awesome. All right, so there you go. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Get out there, enjoy beautiful, great syrup key. Once you come back, we're gonna be waiting for you with a lot of entertainment. Make sure that you read your freestyle daily because you don't want to miss out in all the fun and excitement that we put together for you. We're going to be back tomorrow with a brand new episode of The Morning Show. Till then, I am Jerry, Cruise Director.
I'm Jonathan, your Theatrical Operations Manager.
And remember, stay classy, Norwegian Prima.
And don't forget to stop by. I did it wrong.
Thank you for
Thank
stopping.
you for
Hold
stopping.
there. Take 2. And remember, stay classy, Norwegian Prima.
And thank you for stopping by.
Bye.
Bye.